guys, today I have a today I am going to be filming a monthly TBR video, or to be read. So these are like the books that I will be reading this month in August. So I'm excited for the books that I chose this month. I already started reading some of them, but I have them right here. Yeah, I have a lot of them, so I'm just going to get into this video once I stop making a mess. Okay. Wow. I'm just trying to get a thumbnail. How hard is it to put books together for a thumbnail? Well, they're all just going to be right here, and I'm just going to start off with a zine, which is like a mini magazine. And this is from one of my favorite brands ever, the Messy Heads, and they come out with magazines quarterly, so 4 times a year. And I bought one zine and one of their old magazines because they were going to stop selling them. So I have issue 3.5, A Little Messy. And this is basically just really cool. It's just reader submissions, so anybody who follows the Messy Heads could have put stuff in here. So it's like artwork and yeah, just really cool things. There's poetry, just stuff. So I'm excited to read this. This will be really good to read like before I go to sleep. That's when I really love reading the Messy Heads, like their magazines. Really great. And along with that, I have issue 3. So of the Messy Heads, this is called Home, and I've been wanting to read this for so long. So basically, this is so weird looking right into the lens. I have this, and I really think that it's really just beautiful. I haven't started reading it yet, but some of the pages look like this, and it's just about like what home means to different people and where they'll find it. It's just like a broad theme. So I'm excited to read this and this. I got this book in June, but I haven't read it yet. It is called The Sun and Her Flowers, but I'm sure you've heard of it. She's an author and a poet. I really loved her last book, Milk and Honey. I have it, and I have some of the poems on my wall. And surprisingly, I was flipping through it, and one of the poems in here I've had on my wall for about a year. So now I'm really excited to read this because one of my favorite poems by her and illustrations is in here. So yes, it's beautiful. The illustrations are really simple but beautiful. Like, they're simple but they're strong. Like, you understand where she's coming from and what she means. You don't have to have a bunch of detail for it to be understood. So I really love that book. I feel like I really love the last one. I feel like I'm gonna really love this one. So I'm really excited to start reading it. And then now I'm on to like YouTuber books, but not like your classic YouTuber books. They're different from each other. So I'll just start with this one. This is A Not So Enlightened Youth by Koi Fresco, and his story is really amazing. I watched a video about this book, but I haven't read it yet, and I basically only got it because he said he was going to stop selling them, and I was scared that I would never get to read it because it's not in libraries, and he didn't make that many copies. So I bought it. I spent way too much money on it, but at least I got a signed copy. Like, I don't know. Can you see that? It's signed, and then yeah, he signed it on June 17th. He's one of my favorite YouTubers, so I'm really glad that I got the book in time before he stopped selling it, and really looking forward to reading this. Seems like it'll be a really great and enlightening, informative read about his life, and he says it's a half life story, a half guide to awakening, so maybe I'll learn something. And then this is one of my favorite books of all time. I love this book so much. Like, this is It's so aesthetically pleasing, and on top of that, it's just the words are beautiful, the pictures are beautiful. Connor Franta, the author, his story is just beautiful. I'm using that word too much, but I don't care. Like, I'm halfway through it already. I started it in July, but I thought I would include it because I'm going to be reading it in August. But, like, he has pictures and stories and poems about his life, and I've read it before, and it was so nice, so great. But reading it a second time is just a different experience because I already know what it's going to say, but so I can read between the lines more, and I can read with more comprehension, since I know more about him and I know more about myself and more about the world in like the year or so that I first read this book. It's been about a year, so I know more. I can understand different parts of the book more. So it's just really been crazy reading this book. I read it before I go to sleep, and it's just really nice. And I have 2 more books. This book is The Motivation Manifesto by Brendon Burchard. I'm halfway through this too. I started it earlier in the year, but I'm going to restart it because I don't remember what I read. And basically just about having motivation and going after your dreams. But it's okay, I'll read the back. The Motivation Manifesto is a poetic and powerful call to reclaim our lives and find our own personal freedom. It's a triumphant work that transcends the title, lifting the reader from mere motivation into a soaringly purposeful and meaningful life. So yeah, if you want some motivation that's not just like superficial, if you want to actually learn something that you can apply to your life, I've gotten a lot from it so far. I have highlighted a lot of stuff, wrote notes in here, but rereading it will definitely help me find more motivation in general. I need that. And this is the last book. My dad wants me to read this before I go to college. So I'm just, gonna read it. It's called The Storehouse Principle. It's his book, so he wrote in it and highlighted it and stuff. So basically, I don't really know what it's about, but it says you don't need more money, you need a storehouse. Yeah, so I'm gonna be reading this, and I'm going to be reading all of my other books that I listed. Hopefully I will actually read them this month so that I can do reviews on them, because I've been meaning to do that for a while. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you tomorrow. Tell me if you've read any of the books that I have listed and shown you. I would love to know your opinion on them, and what books would you recommend for me? Like, what do you have any book recommendations that you think I would like? I would love to see them. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to like it and leave a comment letting me know why. And subscribe for more content. I post regularly and I would love to have you back. Press subscribe and push the bell next to my name to be notified whenever I upload. Thanks for watching again.